Today, I want to talk to you about unhealthy habits will haunt you until you do this one thing. And I don't think you might be surprised what it is. I think you will be anyway. Welcome. My name is Dr. Lori Marvish. Real quickly, I'm a board certified and family lifestyle medicine physician who's been seeing patients for a couple of decades, but really honed in on the lifestyle medicine component for about 13 years now. But I'm really excited about today because it's such an important piece if you're struggling to break these unhealthy habits. So let's dive right in. So, first of all, why do some people break bad habits for good while others kind of stay stuck? Well, let me tell you about two people, okay, both former smokers. So, one, let's call her Sarah, quit smoking a year ago. And when people ask if she smokes, she replies, I'm trying to quit. She still sees herself as a smoker, just one who's trying her best to stay away from cigarettes. Now, then there's Lisa. She also quit a year ago, but when someone offers her a cigarette, she says with confidence, I don't smoke. It's just not a behavior she's trying to change. It's a core part of who she is now. So, fast forward another year, who do you think is more likely to relapse? Now, science has the answer. So, there was a fascinating study titled, What kind of smoking identity following quitting would elevate smokers' relapse risk? Okay. Examine 544 former smokers in Australia and the UK. It found that the way people identify after quitting makes or breaks their success. So the researchers can categorize patients based on how they describe themselves. One, smokers trying to quit, smokers who have chosen to no longer smoke, non smokers, and ex smokers. And here are the relapse rates, and they're pretty shocking. So for the smokers trying to quit, they had a 71.4% relapse. For the smokers who have chosen to no longer smoke, they had a 12.4% relapse. Non smokers, 8% relapse. And ex smokers, 7.2% relapse. So the takeaway here is that identity drives habits. So the people who saw themselves as non smokers or ex smokers were the least likely to return to cigarettes, while those who still identified as smokers, even the ones trying to quit, had an alarmingly high chance of relapse. So now let's look beyond smoking. So, this is why I like to say willpower will always fail you. We've been taught that breaking bad habits is about trying harder, it's more discipline, more motivation, more restrictions. But the truth is, your brain, yes, will always pull you back to the identity you believe is true. If you still see yourself as someone who loves junk food but is trying to eat better, hates exercise but knows I need to do it, is an emotional eater who's working on it, you're keeping that door open for relapse. But if you shift your identity to, I nourish my body with foods that fuel me, I am an active person who moves daily, I respect my emotions without using food, your habits will naturally follow. Now, the one thing you must do to break free from the bad habits is really not a surprise at this point, right? The secret to long term success isn't, again, about more willpower. It's about changing your identity. So, if you want to quit sugar, stop saying you're someone who's trying to quit sugar. If you want to exercise consistently, stop saying you're someone who's bad at fitness. If you want to lose weight, stop saying you're someone who struggles with food. Instead, start telling yourself and others who you really want to become. This isn't just positive thinking. This is science, guys. So how do we shift our identity and kind of finally break that cycle? Well, here's how you can apply this research to your own habits starting today. Step one, decide who you want to be. So ask yourself, what kind of person easily maintains the habits that I struggle with? What do they believe about themselves? How do they act daily? For example, if you want to eat healthier, become the person who enjoys nourishing foods, right? If you want to work out consistently, become the kind of person who never skips movement. If you want to quit sugar, become the person who thrives without it. So, step two, Take small, undeniable actions. Your brain needs proof that you are this new person. So you got to start tiny, you got to start small. So you want to be a healthy eater. Add one more veggie to your plate. You want to be an active person. Walk for 5 minutes. You want to sleep better? Shut down screens 10 minutes earlier. Your identity shifts through action. Okay, I hope you heard that. Your identity shifts through action. But first, you have to decide that you want to change your identity. And now you're going to start being active and move in that direction with tiny, tiny actions. Step 3 is speak your identity, your new identity into existence. The words you use matter. I'm telling you, it is so important. The words that follow I am are very, very powerful. So choose them carefully. So instead of saying, I am trying to eat healthier, say, I am someone who eats for health. So instead of saying, I need to start exercising, say, I am an active person. So instead of saying, I am cutting back on sugar, say, I do not eat foods that don't serve me. Your brain will believe what you tell it, right? So start telling it something empowering. So here's a few thoughts. You can really think about this. Your unhealthy habits will haunt you forever unless you change the person you believe yourself to be. So again, like our examples above, Sarah and Lisa, they both quit smoking, but only Lisa stopped identifying as a smoker. And the same rule applies to you. So if you want to escape the cycle of frustration, you must change your identity first. And the best part, guess what, guys? You don't have to wait for permission for the perfect moment. You can start that today, like right now. So the real question is, are you still living in the haunted house of your old habits? Or are you ready to become the habit healer of your own life? Because your transformation starts now. So just take one small step today and vote for your future self. Because remember, you are only one healing habit away from the life that you've dreamed of. So I hope you found this helpful. Please comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button, and all that fancy stuff. But I really want to hear from you. I thrive on reading your guys' comments. This be nice, okay? Just put those comments in the link below or the below wherever you are and let me know, what habit identity are you going to shift today? How are you going to get started? What is the small micro step that you're going to start doing to start showing up as that person? I would love to know. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you later next time, and I hope you found this helpful. As always, I'm sending gratitude, joy, love, and healing your way because we all need more of that in our life. Bye.